Hello, Tom, aka Jetio here for Tabletop Tap Room. And we are attempting to find out what is happening with TSR Con. Is there a con? Is it on? What's going on? Because there's radio silence from the Twitter, nothing on Twitter, there's nothing on Facebook, there's no announcements. Gary Con is on, plenty of announcements concerning that. I haven't even checked out their live feed, but it's starting to look like TSR Con is not on. So this is what we found this morning. I went just a few minutes ago, just a little bit before 11 a.m. their time, 12 o'clock my time, and just seeing for the phone number to make a phone call, say, hey, is the con still on? I'm not seeing anything on the social web. And I see this here that it says that it opens soon. And I thought, well, didn't the con start earlier than that? So I went and double checked with Eventbrite, and they're like, yeah, Thursday, March 24th, 9 a.m. So supposedly it's going on. Well, maybe they just didn't update the website. So I then took out the phone, made the phone call, ring, 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 ring. Nothing, nobody there. But I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe they canceled the morning events and there's just nobody there at 3 minutes to 12. So I waited and I called again at 12:15, and it rang and rang and rang, nothing. So I'm starting to think that the con got canceled. That, if you bought a ticket, you might be out. They don't seem to be open. They're not opening at their regularly scheduled hours. And we'll make another phone call and we'll just see what's happening. And we are ringing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 15 minutes past their regularly scheduled opening hours of 11 a.m. their time, and they're still not answering their phone. You think they'd be answering? They're running a convention. You think they'd be answering their phone? I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry that I might be forced to report that TSR Con is gone. Maybe they didn't sell enough tickets. Maybe they're admitting that they were wrong. That maybe they're going to wave the white flag for Wizards of the Coast. Maybe they repented of squatting on the same date as Gary Con. Don't know. No information, no broadcast. The phone has timed out on that. They're just not answering their phones. So I don't know. Let's try something else. So here we are at TSR Con, and their last post was March 22nd, 2 days ago. And they're just posting this doesn't even look like finished artwork. Some proposed SFNG monster. It actually looks like a knockoff of something out of D&D, like kind of looks like the Roper creature. And something about the new birthplace of imagination, Lake Geneva Museum gaming exhibit. I thought they already had a museum for gaming exhibits right there, Dungeon and Hobby Shop Museum. Or is that going out of business because of the lawsuit, Wizards of the Coast? Who knows? $20,000 contribution from da 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 da. So, oh, that's interesting. Exciting exhibit worthy of your contribution. Lake Geneva Museum is a real asset to our community. Well, maybe they could pick up the slack after Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum gets shut down. Maybe that's what they're thinking here. I don't know. There seems to be nothing here on the TSR Con website. Nothing. It's crickets and radio silence from TSR Con. I mean, Gary Con is posting all over their Twitter feed and Facebook and stuff. I mean, Gary Con's on, but what happened to TSR Con? Nothing. Nothing from Mario Lanassa. Nothing. Events. I think these are all old events. There's just nothing here on the Dungeon Hobby Shop. Contact us, online store, history, and home streaming. So this is the home page, and there's just nothing here. It's radio silence. I think the con has packed it in. Maybe they repented of squatting on Gary Con's date and decided to just do the right thing and close up so they weren't competing with Gary Con. Not that they could really compete with Gary Con. Maybe they're waving the white flag for Wizards of the Coast and saying we give up and closing it all down. They're not answering their phone. Let's make one more attempt at a phone call. One last call. Let's see if they answer. Because acquiring minds want to know, is the con on? I mean, we know the con is on, but we want to know if the TSR Con is on. Can we cue the Jeopardy song again? Do. They're not answering. Maybe they're so busy at the con, they don't have time to answer their own phone. That could be it. That's probably it. That's probably it. So busy, can't even answer their own phone. All right, it's enough of that. I was tempted, for the fun of it, to fly out there and show up and see if I couldn't get into the Star Frontiers New Genesis game wearing a mask. Maybe they wouldn't recognize me. Wear a baseball hat and a mask and talking a low voice. So I get one of those free copies. And I'm glad I didn't, apparently. They're not even open. Well, there you are. TSR Con. Nothing happening. Nobody's at the building. Nobody's answering the phones. There's no announcement on Facebook. The last post for TSR Con on their Facebook page was 2 days ago. No updates, no announcements. We do know that Dave Johnson announced he had the COVID. We wish him well. Hope he gets better. Do not wish that on anyone. And we're sincere about that. We're not being tongue in cheek. But we hope he's well. And so no announcement whether he's been cleared, can run the Star Frontiers New Genesis game, if it's running, what happened to the hardcover books that are coming out. We don't know. The game is not for sale. It's not up for sale. It looks like TSR has packed it in and canceled the con. We will check back again tomorrow and see if there's a development. But that's the news for today. TSR Con is all gone. So this is Tom from Table. Thanks for watching the video. And I was going to say I'll see you in the frontier, but that's my tagline for the other channel. Keep on gaming.